What's up, fellow lighting freaks? Alright, so you got a Raspberry Pi, or you're thinking of getting one, and you want to control some AC lights. Hey, hello, you see me in the monitor. So can you do it? Yeah, if you have a solid state relay or a relay board. Once this starts up, we can see what the IP address is that it comes up with. And by relay board, I'm talking about something like this guy here. My little shrink wrap label getting in the way. So this one is the SSR Neon G2 LED. So your light outputs right there. Input for AC right there. And then the Ethernet cable that's used for serial communication. There's four cables in there for controlling the solid state relays, and then 5-volt and ground. And then let's go back over here and you'll see IP address. Found IP ends with 0.101. And so we open up our browser and go to the same address. Enter. There we get our little symbol there. There we go. The user interface for the Falcon player. So from here, what you're gonna want to pay attention to is input-output setup. Those are, say for instance, in this case, we're concerned with channel outputs for the GPIOs that are on the Raspberry Pi. In this case, you can also be using a BeagleBone Black. Looks like it has more GPI. I mean, the BeagleBone Black, although you'll think, oh, so many more pins. Still, the outputs that would be used in here are the same as on the Raspberry Pi. The other ones are dedicated for other purposes. So in respect to controlling solid state relays, you have 17 pins. I know in this case with the Raspberry Pi you have 17, and I counted today, I believe it was also 17 on the BeagleBone Black for outputting to something like a solid state relay. So after you go to your channel outputs, you're going to go to the other tab right here, and then you'll see my 16 that I have laid out. So the first 4s for the first board, and so on. So I have 4 boards, 4 channel solid state relays. So just pay attention to what channel is plugged in where. So you'll see my first channel on my solid state relay is going to GPIO 4. That's not actually the pin 4. That is that would be pin 7 on the Raspberry Pi. So pay attention to that, and then so on. They have some good references. You can find some pictures that that reference the Raspberry Pi's pinouts that could be dedicated to this Raspberry Pi pinouts, and then we'll get a bunch of pictures like this. So just pick something that works for you, I guess, and make sure that it says it's for the Raspberry Pi. Say in my case the Model 3. Let's try this one, or that one. And so you'll see the greens. So your green ones are the ones that are outputs to like a device like the solid state relay. So you can see like GPIO 4 is pin 7, and you have to kind of search around for the next one. So I went in order of the GPIO pins. See, GPIO 5 is pin 29. So that's how mine's laid out. And I'll show you real quick. I'm not going to get too like clear on this, but you see these are the 5-volt. Whoops, sorry. The red ones that I have set up are the 5 volts, and then there's a ground. The whites are the grounds, and then the blacks are the pinouts to the relays. So those are the ones I have. All right, and so now I'm gonna here. Let me go back to the Pi page here. I'm gonna zoom out. Sorry for the bad filming. And then we go down to display testing, and you don't have to worry about any of these other settings in this case. Just hit test. Ooh, we have lights. So it's just gonna go through its test pattern, and so that's one relay there, or I should say one relay board, and then there's my other one, number 2, and here's number 3. These ones I don't have the AC power actually going to them, but you could see that the Pi is sending the commands. I'm going to hook up my lights later and get a visual test of the lights, but this is telling me that it's working. The Pi is interfacing with the solid state relays. It's sending out the commands to turn the lights on and off. So there you have it. Hope you all have a great 2018, getting ready for 2018 holiday season. All right, have fun.